Hello everyone, my name is WaterLover445, but just to save time, you can all call me Cody. Welcome to my channel, and as you can see, we are starting out with The Sims 4. Now, just a few quick notes. I don't currently have any art to display on my channel or to make an icon with, so bear with me while I sort that out. And with that being said, let's get started. Just to give you a little information about myself, as I said, my name is Cody, I am 21 years old, and I am very new to The Sims. Sorry about that, had to take some water. I started out with The Sims 3 about a year ago, and I didn't play for long, and then The Sims 4 came out, and I decided I liked it a lot better than The Sims 3. So I got rid of The Sims 3 and moved on to The Sims 4, and here we are. Now, we are going to start things off with the Opposite Princess Challenge. Now, the way the challenge works is there's a story behind it, for those of you who don't know. It's basically, once upon a time, the king and queen gave birth to a princess. She's beautiful, with a caring heart, and everyone loves her. The king and queen, the king showered her with gifts and happiness, and she just grew up feeling so loved by everyone. A few days after the princess was born, the queen fell ill and passed away. So the king got drunk one night and ended up sleeping with a slave. And after he realized what he did, he threw her in the dungeon, blamed her entirely, and there she gave birth to a second daughter, another princess, the Princess of Darkness, as she is called. So the king kept both of them down in the dungeon for a long time, and on the princess's fourth birthday, I believe, the slave died. So the king, she got sick from being in a dungeon for 4 years. So the king decided to take his illegitimate daughter and lock her in a tower so no one would ever find out about her. So basically, while the light princess, or not the light princess, the true princess, quote unquote, grew up happy and loved and showered with gifts and attention and all the freedom she could ever want, the dark princess grew up locked in a tower with very little human interaction, and she just grew bitter and angry at all of this. So, oh, pardon me. So she has decided to take revenge. So here we have our king. I kind of modernized everything and brought it into the 21st century. So yeah, here's our king, Jacob Melbrier. The way I modernized it is he went to business school, and that's where he met his wife, Miranda. And she was in school to be an interior decorator. So they fell in love, they got married, they went on to both be very successful in life. And they gave birth to little Alyssa here. She is our Princess of Light. And as you can see, she has a wedding ring. So she went on to live a life full of happiness and luxury. And eventually she married Mr. Sterling Forsyth. He will be the prince in our challenge. I didn't really bother to give him a backstory because it's not important. We will not be playing as him. The only character we are allowed to control is our dark princess, and we will get to her in a moment. But this is Mr. Sterling Forsyth, Alyssa's husband, very recent husband. I think the story is supposed to be that they just got married a few days ago. And we'll go back and go through all of their outfits momentarily. And now we go on to Vivian Weston. This is our Dark Princess and the character we will be controlling. Now, Another way I modernize things is instead of it being a servant that the king slept with, he slept with Miranda's sister, Monica. Twin sister, actually. She was a police detective, and they were both grieving for the loss of Miranda. And so they got drunk one night and, did the do. And little Vivian was born. In order to keep the press and the paparazzi from finding out after she was born, because Monica decided to keep the baby. She just wanted to. Not sure why, but she did. So he kept her locked up in the house and basically locked up her entire area of the house. Never let anyone in to see her. She did sneak out a few times to get this sleeve made, like tattooed, done. I don't know what I'm saying. She snuck out and got a tattoo. And her dad never really found out. Because he never really went up to check on her. The only thing he did was make sure she had all the things she needed to survive, like a kitchen, some books, a bed, a bathroom. So she has everything she needs up there in order to get by, but she doesn't have any human contact. So this is Vivian. I love this custom hair that I've got on her. It's so gorgeous. I wanted to give her kind of an edge, and I thought that was the perfect hair. And this hair is actually gender neutral, but any sim can wear it. And it comes in a variety of colors, and I'm so thrilled. This dress and these heels are also custom content. I am kind of custom content crazy. So, and I went for, obviously, dark makeup. So, let's go through to her formal outfit. I gave her this custom red dress. And I kept the earrings on, these little black hoops, in all of her outfits. I just wanted something that she never took off, that was always part of her. Just, a constant in her hectic life of solitude. I don't know, it made me feel better doing that. It just made her seem a little more real, in my opinion. Her athletic wear is just this tracksuit, again with the earrings. Her nightwear is actually sexy lingerie, because the goal of the challenge is to seduce the prince. So Vivian has to seduce Sterling and get pregnant by him. He has to impregnate her. And let me just check and make sure. Once she is pregnant and has a baby, I believe she has full reign of the house, or castle, quote unquote. So the way it works is, until she has the baby, she is allowed to leave her room between the hours of 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. You also have to break up the prince and the light princess, or princess of happiness, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to get him to cheat on her. Cause, I mean, hey, why not? So, yeah, once she has the baby, she gets free reign of the castle, and she is supposed to become enemies with the sister and the king. Actually, no, she has to become enemies with the sister, because she's extremely jealous of her, because obviously Alyssa got everything Vivian ever wanted out of life. And so she has to become enemies with her. And then I believe she's supposed to lock her in the dungeon. And let her die. And then the king, what you're supposed to do is max out their relationship, like have them become best friends, be all, yeah, I forgive you, I love you, I totally understand what you did and why you did it, Daddy. And then you kill him. I'm not sure if we're gonna do all that. We'll probably just kill the king and kind of make up with the sister. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. And the prince, you can pretty much do whatever you want with him once you have the baby. But, yeah. We're probably just gonna kick him out. Or kill him. I don't know. We'll figure it out as time goes on. So, that's why she's dressed in this lingerie. And of course I went with a very red and black theme, because that's what you're supposed to do, is make her dark and, you know, no bright colors. So she can kind of be opposite her sister. I love this dress. This is her party wear. We'll never see any of these outfits, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to make them. Like, the only ones we're going to see are her everyday and sleepwear, since she's not allowed to leave. Oh, excuse me. But I love the spider dress. It's custom content as well, as are the boots. And then I gave her a bikini, and girl is ripped. Like, just genetically, she is ripped. Like, she's not got too much muscle going on, but girl works out. Like, this is just the result of her father and mother. Like, this is what they produced. And I thought that was really awesome. So, yeah, there are Vivian's outfits. Again, love this dress and these heels. Anyway, let's move on to Alyssa, the light princess. I don't know what's going on with her stockings, or her leggings, rather. I had them as pink, and then I accidentally clicked and made them this, like, dark brown color, and it wouldn't let me change them back. Like, I changed it back, but it wouldn't register on Alyssa herself that they were changed. But you know what? Whatever. The more I look at it, the more I dig it. This is also custom content. I told you I'm obsessed with custom content, and I love this dress. It comes in a variety of colors and patterns. Actually, it's the same pattern, just different colors. I went for a very light and pastel, well, not really pastel, just bright, happy, vibrant colors. I went with this dress. I love it for her formal wear. And it really does, like, it really is kind of the opposite of what Vivian wears, which I love. Let's see, this is her athletic wear. I went for more of a muted color for this, but while still giving it color. Her sleepwear is this, you know, innocent little suit. I don't know why, I just love this. It looks so good on her, and it said sweet, innocent little angel to me. And, oh, that's her swimwear. Her party wear, I went with this. I thought, you know, hey, she's partying out with her friends. She can afford to show some leg. Why not let loose a little bit? I tried to keep consistent color themes, even with her makeup. Like, I'll show you guys in a minute. But I wanted everything to be, you know, colorful and bright and happy and just out there. Like, even the swimsuit is custom content too, if you couldn't tell. But for some reason, it's not under swimwear. I'm not sure why. But, see her eyeshadow, here it's pink. And, you know, here it's like a lighter pink, but it's also green because of the green in her dress. And, you know, here everything's blue. I love it. And I really liked her with short hair. I'm not sure why. I just really liked her having short hair. It looks good on her. Okay, let's move on to Sterling and his junk. I really didn't put a lot of effort into the men. I just didn't care. It didn't matter to me. I just threw on some styled looks for them. I did change this top, though, because I wanted him to look a little classier. But, yeah, you know, suit and tie, the whole 9 yards, just some ugly-ass workout gear. And, you know, don't ask why I went with a Speedo. I have no idea. I just did. It happened. But yeah, like I said, I don't give a damn. Same with Jacob, our king. I don't care. I did not care what he looked like. I just picked some styled looks again, and there we go. It's done. Oh, I didn't go over their traits. So basically, because of how the loss of his wife and everything, I made Jacob hot-headed and mean, and I kept materialistic because he was always kind of that way. And he's Mansion Baron is his aspiration. For Alyssa, I gave her the soulmate aspiration. I actually gave this to Vivian and Sterling as well. It just felt right to give all three of them that. Like, especially Vivian, like, all she's ever wanted in her life is to find someone to love her. Because she's never really gotten that. So, yeah, it made sense as her aspiration. Alyssa, I gave good, cheerful, loves the outdoors. And they're supposed to be opposite of each other. The traits are. At least one of them is. So I gave her evil, jealous, or I gave Vivian evil, jealous, and bookworm. It just seemed like the right choices. They seemed kind of opposite. I thought I gave her mean, but I like jealous a lot more because she's so envious of the relationship her sister has and everything, and even the life her sister has had. Like, it makes perfect sense for her to be envious of all that. Then Sterling, I gave Snob because it was one of the required traits. Let me put him back in his everyday wear. It was one of the required traits. Actually, it was the only required trait. And then I gave him active and romantic, just because. Yeah. So anyway, those are our Sims, and I think that about does it for this episode. And this was just a quick little intro episode to let you know what we're doing, tell you a little bit about me, though honestly I didn't tell you much. But we'll cover that as we move on with my different series and videos and everything. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop that like button. Not drop that like button. Drop a like. And click the subscribe button if you want to see more. And until next time, I hope y'all have a good one.